Hi guys, and welcome back to the review of 3-0's Rambo 3. And I've got to say, this is my favourite film. And here's the box. Oh, it's such a lovely box with Rambo there from 3-0. Great company. Top products by them. Lovely box, as you can see. Says there the first was for himself, second for his country, the third time it's to save his friend. And friends are what make the world go round. Isn't that right, John Rambo? Well, So there's my impression of John Rambo. It's so funny, guys. Thank you for sticking with me, guys. I can't keep that shit up. Yeah, my kids watch a lot of YouTube, and it drives me fucking mad. So if you're watching, you know who I'm talking to. Stop swearing and stop watching that fucking shite. Fred Pye, Naught for Life, and fucking Kalis, and all them shitty pricks, so-called YouTubers. They're very proud of their daddy being a YouTuber. But, yeah, it's nothing to be proud of, is it, really? Talking about figures. It's, overgrown boys playing with their toys. But look at that fucking arm. That is terrible. That is terrible. So I got this figure today. I've been waiting about 6 months. The figure was released, the pre-orders went up about a year ago, 18 months ago. And the head sculpt, it didn't look that much different really to what we got, but I think they did tweak it a little bit. And they changed the hair a little bit maybe, and it definitely looks different in hand to some of the promo shots that they showed. So about to say 18 months ago I saw it on Facebook and I thought, nah, not for me. And then about 6 months ago, or about 6 months ago, the videos started appearing. 1/6 Cave, Billy done a great video, and I thought, oh shit, I've missed the boat on this one. But they 3-0 done a second run. You might have seen my video on that, showing people that it was up for the second pre-order, second run, whatever. And a few people jumped on that and got a figure. Maybe thanks to me. So if you're happy with your figure, I'm glad that I recommended it. If you're not happy with your figure, I'm sorry. I'm not totally happy with this one. Got to be honest. I think people are afraid to upset people or upset companies in case they don't get free figures or sponsorship or advertising revenue or whatever. Dislikes, I don't give a shit. I give people dislikes. If people want to give me dislikes, go for it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to tell you to go and spend your money on something without giving you the pros and cons. I think with the Jimi Hendrix video, I did kind of just talk about the pros and didn't really talk about the cons. So sorry about that. I think I was deluding myself. I think the figure is, I was going to say shit, but it's not shit. The head sculpt needs work. The hair needs work. The body is slightly too short, which can be fixed. Anyway, this video is not about Hendrix. It's about Rambo. I just want to be honest and say like, yeah, the Hendrix has got problems, and so is this. No figure is perfect. That's not true either. I mean, some figures are pretty much perfect out of the box. This is not one of them. There are a lot of good things about it. Mainly the head sculpt is excellent, and the accessories are really nice. And I think on Big Bad Toy Store, this is like really cheap at the moment. So if you do want to get this figure and you're in America, I think you can get a really good deal at the moment. I think it's like, it was $200 and I think it's like $150 or something. It's really cheap at the moment. I don't know what it works out with shipping on top, but I mean, I paid about 170, I think, all in, 155 and then 15 postage. So it's about 170, which I thought was a bloody good deal, considering people were asking and getting around about 250, 300 for this, which it's definitely not worth. Don't be spending that sort of money, please, because even if you can afford it, don't, because you will not be happy. As you can see from the arms on it, that is just one thing, which again could be fixed. You might be able to stuff some cotton up here and bulk that out. I mean, I would not leave it in this pose for a long time, because that will crease. I mean, for the price point, could they have put a tbleague body in there? Yes, they could, definitely. They make a lot of profit on these things, and for companies to be able to drop the prices on these and still make a profit, these literally cost peanuts to put together. Yes, they got to pay the company licenses and stuff like that, but these figures, you know, when they're made mass produced, you know, they're not worth nothing, in my opinion. They cost pennies and to put together, and you know, obviously you've got to pay painters and sculptors and movie companies, and they've got to produce it, tailor the outfits and all that sort of stuff. But still, these things are dirt cheap to make, and you know, we're paying a premium for them. The Blitzway one, it's a nice outfit. The sculpt is pretty good. The paint job is not great. Hair is not great. The accessories are okay. I say, sticking on with this figure, the accessories are great. The outfit's decent. The sculpt is good, well, excellent, and the paint job's good. The little Buddha necklace is good. All that's good, but the body is dog shit. It's just the truth. When getting this out and trying to pose it, there was plastic around the waist. I just literally pulled the body apart at the waist. It's not broken or anything, but it just shows you how flimsy it is, and you know, it's a plastic rubber skin over, well, a vinyl rubber skin over a very cheap body. If you're happy with it, that's good. You know, more power to you. But I'm just saying my thoughts on it. The head sculpt, some people have sold this head sculpt for about 60 quid, and somebody's selling the head sculpt on eBay at the moment for £147, which is nearly the cost of the figure. So if somebody buys that, they're a mug. Sorry, the head sculpt is good, but it's not worth that sort of money. Yeah, I did want to get this figure and maybe recast the head. I'm sure this head will be recast, and you'll see them floating about in about 6 months' time, or maybe a year. They'll definitely be recast to this head about. I'm just going to make my own for myself and practice my painting, and maybe stick this on a M33. Bison tbleague M33 would probably work well with this head sculpt. The arms are quite thick on this one. I mean, you could go for this jowl body, but I think Stallone was a bit more jacked in Rambo Part 3. So I think the M33 would work well. Obviously, you ain't going to have the skin texture, which this is. It does look good, and the scars look good. And as Tess just pointed out, it hasn't got the scar from First Blood. And somebody said it didn't. It did have the scar in the face. Oh yeah, it has got a little scar from Part 2 on the face. Yeah, has got that scar, but it hasn't got the scar on the arm from there. They've done that one, and also in First Blood, he had scars all over his back as well, which I think. Yep, Hot Toys. Look, he's got the scars there. So, you know, Hot Toys were on point with the scarring. And he's got loads of scars under his chest there. Scars on the chest. There. I think they missed the one on the arm as well, though. Yeah. I think that's just split. I think that's just a rip there. It might be. I might have cut it with a knife, or it might be just naturally splitting. Don't know. But, yeah. Don't want to drag this on and be a total negative misog. You know, just negative all the time. I do really like the head sculpt. The body is nice. If you get it into a pose that you're happy with, I've only literally put it in that pose just to see how it would look with the gun. I haven't really mucked about with much of the accessories. I've put the hand to hold that RPG on, and that just slots in there, and both the sights do pop up, but I need to get something. Oh, I got it. So both the sights popped up there. It's very nice. And there's a little clasp there, so you could put a strap on it. Wrap it around the end there. That's nice. Accessories are very well done. There you got the C4 with the countdown. 9 minutes 58 seconds. You got the watch, which looks pretty accurate to what he had. You've got the boot knife, you've got the quiver, you've got the selection of hands, which all work for, holding the arrows and stuff. The compound bow's done very nice. There are kits where you can get the compound bow, the arrows, the Rambo 3 knife and sheath. This boot dagger, I think they were about 25-35 quid. So if you did want to kitbash one of these, it's not too hard to just get an M33 body, get this head when they come available. You can get the parts, they're pretty easy. If somebody was breaking one down on these figures and you got the head for about 50 quid even, I think that's a pretty good deal. You could bash the rest yourself and it would look good on a M33. I haven't got one spare, otherwise I would show it. I'm thinking I probably will keep this figure. I will experiment with it, and might get another M33 body and see how it all looks. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. People say that this body looks better than a Vice and it's more detailed, and yes it is, but with the tbleague Bison bodies you don't get that. Obviously you don't have to have it posed like that, but I kind of like posing my figures in an action pose. With Rambo, that's kind of what you know, you can have him sort of like about ready to kick some ass. And that does look pretty epic as well, so you know. But I've had that figure posed for about, I don't know, half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. And you can see the rubber's creased already. It'll probably pop back into shape, but I mean the vein work and the feels like veins are done really well. You see, you've got this dirty big gap up here. You know, it's disappointing. You know, can you live with it? That's the thing. Most people put these things in their cabinets and are not too obsessed with messing about with it, and it does look very good. It does look very good. And I am nitpicking, I guess. I mean, you can manipulate this rubber skin around to sit a bit more flush. You know, it's just futzing. It does look better now. You kind of got the articulation and the seamless look, but not really. It looks like he's wearing a waistcoat of flesh. But yeah, from certain angles, it does look very, very good. Very good. I'm not too keen on these wrist joints. It'd be better if those were a bit more concealed. The hands do pop off very easily. The body is shirked. The clothing and the weathering looks good. I haven't even taken this knife out. Let's have a look at the knife. I have got another Rambo 3 knife, which come with the bow set. Doesn't look much different to this, but I think it looks cleaner than this one, more shiny. It's okay for what it is. It's not too flimsy. Does the job. Sheath looks nice. It does look better than the one I've got. So yeah, I mean, there are some very nice things about this figure. I'll do that in a minute. That's a bit tight. There are some very good points with this figure, so it's not a total fail. It just depends what you want to do with it, really. Yeah, it's a good figure. Good figure. Just, you know, it's not perfect. As I said before, nothing is, but it's best to be honest and say what the flaws are. So, I mean, if you're getting a figure and you're not confident, if you're expecting Hot Toys quality, I don't even know what that is anymore, because the last Hot Toys figure I've never bought one new, and I've always had issue with every figure that I've had, whether it be an old Hot Toys or one of the newer ones. The only sort of problem-free figure I've had, which again was second-hand, was the DX13. That one was done very well. Can't really find fault with that one. You know, the body's well made, the head sculpt's good, the clothing's good. I'm sure I could find fault with anything, me, because that's the type of person I am. You know, I'm not always I'm never a glass is half full. It's always half empty. That's probably the reason why I'm such a positive guy, and my life has worked out exactly the way I planned. But I don't believe anybody that's totally positive and totally got their shit together, because mate, it just seems too fake to me. You just gotta get a balance with everything, I guess. As I'm sure people have tuned out long ago. You know, I don't really care. I'll just keep talking to myself, because that's what I'm doing. We all are reflections of each other. You know, we are all one consciousness, as Bill Hicks said, experiencing itself subjectively. Oh, there's my stomach. Even my stomach's telling me to shut the fuck up, so maybe that's my cue to go and have some peanuts, so I can pick them out of my shit in the morning. Alright, take it easy. Talk to myself again soon. Bye.